I grew up in the church, which is how I originally came to Christ. My parents, Gary and Glenda George, brought me here with my sister Tana. I had a great childhood in the church. I spent my time in Sunday school and VBS, and I loved it. And as soon as I turned 12, I started volunteering in Sunday school and leading groups in VBS, which is where I originally became a Christian. As I got older in the church, I began to get a little bit bitter because I felt like it wasn't my choice to be there. And as soon as I turned 18, I walked away from it all. I didn't talk to any of my friends from the Christian school or any of my friends from church. My only contact was people from work and university. I found those 5 years to be really lonely. All of my friendships were most of my friendships were quite superficial, and I had a hard time feeling a genuine connection with anyone. So around November 2021, I started attending church again because I just wanted to have a good community, and there's no better place than Ridge Church for that. However, I still came as late as I could on Sundays and left right after service, never talking to anyone. And I kept that up for a while until one day, Doug Frew stopped me. He's like, "Hey, I notice you don't really talk to anyone here. And I just want to let you know that if you don't create a community here, you're going to stop showing up one day and no one's going to notice." So he set me up with SBC's community group, where I've made some of the best friendships I've ever had in my life. They've helped me really create a good relationship with God that keeps growing. And they also show me their relationships with God. And it's just been great from there. There's so much more meaning in my life. I found I had a hard time finding a point in it all before. And now I'm devoting all of my time to Jesus and trying to show as many people Jesus' love, and getting to spend time with the same goals, with people with the same goals. My name is Sara, and this is my story of new life.
All right, everyone, welcome. This is Sara. You just heard her testimony. We're so excited to baptize her today. It's been such a joy to get to know her. And so, Sara, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and then we will baptize you. So, Sara, do you admit that you are a sinner and that the sin and the brokenness in your life is what separates you from God?
Yes.
And do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God, that he came, that he lived, that he died, and he rose again, that you might be restored to relationship with God?
Yes.
And do you commit by your baptism today that you want to follow Jesus with all that you have until he returns or till he should call you home?
Yes.
Then it is our privilege to baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.